really annoyed that this has ended up so last minute. Hello everyone and welcome back to another studio vlog. So over the next 2 weeks I'm going to take you behind the scenes of our biggest product launch of the year to date, which is the launch, or well, it's kind of like the relaunch really of our planners, but we're also launching some new stationery and a new small stationery range, including some new planner pads and some new softback notebooks. So I'm going to be bringing you this week, or over these 2 weeks, I'm going to be bringing you behind the scenes of all of that and showing you exactly what happens during a launch, and all of the things that we do and how we manage it all. If there's one thing I've learned through all of the launches I've done so far, is that the most important thing to manage during any launch period is yourself, and importantly your energy, because especially when you run a product business, like the launch is always seen as like, you know, it's the end point, so everything is building up towards the launch date, but the launch is actually in a lot of ways the beginning, because after you've launched your products, then you've got to do obvious things like fulfill the orders, but then also keep the momentum going, keep the selling going, because what you don't want to do is just go from like launching a product and then never talking about it, never doing anything, and then you're straight back into launching the next one, because then your sales end up going a bit like this, which is not ideal. What we kind of want is for things to have little bumps when we do a launch, and increases in sales, and then but for sales to kind of continue to be not flat on the floor in between launches, a bit higher than that, otherwise you can't really keep doing business. And running from launch to launch to launch can be really exhausting and mentally draining. It drains your creativity because you're always thinking about what's the next idea, and also sort of means that you end up ignoring some of the other things that you need to do in your business, like general kind of process things and making sure that you're continuing to talk to your audience and all of that. So the biggest thing I always try to manage through a launch process for a launch period rather, is myself and my own energy. So for example, yesterday, I mean, to be honest, we've just literally been through a launch because we just launched the content planners, the things that I was working on in the last studio vlog, and now we're kind of straight into the next thing. So I'm quite conscious that I'm already not kind of coming into this having just had a holiday or a break or anything like that. So I'm really conscious of kind of managing myself. And so yesterday I was feeling a bit tired, not gonna lie, and I decided to do things like cut off at 5 p.m. I was like, after 5, that's it, we're not doing any more work. Whatever you just got to stop. So I'm going to do that for the next couple of days, make sure that I'm not kind of working too late. The other thing I've done is I have a very meticulous plan of all the things that I need to get done, assuming that the only thing I'm waiting for is the actual stock delivery. So this is all kind of working around my printers who've said they're going to send stuff this week. Really hoping they actually do. But focusing on, and this is something I like harp on about all the time, is 3 key actions per day. No more than 3. So in my planner for the next 2 weeks, we've got 3 core actions per day planned out for each and every day, and getting all of those done will mean we will be 100% on track. So those are my first 2 tips to start out with for launches. So today, the first thing I need to actually finish off today is all of the design work on my new ebook, which we're launching. So as part of the planners launch this time, we've got our planners and then an ebook as well. So I need to finish the design work on that and send that off to people to proofread, who've kindly offered to proofread it for me, which is great. And once that's done, then that'll be a massive thing kind of ticked off the list. And if I have time today, I also want to make a start designing these stickers that you're going to get with the planners. So I've had a bit of an idea around the stickers that I actually want to see if we can properly line up the holes so that we can actually bind them into the planner itself. So I'm going to be working on that. I pretty much know what I'm going to be doing for the stickers you're going to get with the planner. They're going to be an exclusive design, which I'm quite excited about. So I've had some ideas. So that's really main 2 things for today. And yeah, so I'm gonna get on with editing the book. Probably won't be much to see, so I hope if I ever get that done, I can show you some sticker designing and we can get on and do that. So let's go. So the printers have just let me know that the softback notebooks aren't coming until next week now. So it should have been this week, should have been the end of this week, which would have given us enough time to for Mum to send me some, and we've got the designs, we know what we're going to do with them, and I wanted to launch them on Sunday. Obviously this is all part of the plan. We've got planner pads that go with them, which we've already got in stock, and I really wanted them to launch, like I really wanted to launch them together. So now they're not coming until next week. The thing is, I wanted to launch them separately on their own a week before the planners, so it gives us enough time to talk about them, and then the planners will come along the following week. Right guys, I'm back. I've had 3 things. I've had a Magnum, I've had a coffee, I've also had a meltdown, but I'm back and I've got some crystals keeping me cool. I mean, in and of itself, this isn't such a massive deal, but I think when you're in the middle of like a lot going on, like when something like this happens, you just, can just like completely trigger you. So anyway, I've been a bit stressed out about it. It's not really their fault, to be fair. Like, they have a load of moving parts at their end too, and you know what, in the grand scheme of things, it'll all be fine. I am taking my friend's mantra. He used to be my manager at work, and whenever anything was going on, he would just be like, let's make a virtue out of necessity. So that is what we're gonna do. We are gonna work towards launching everything together a week on Sunday. We're gonna do it all together, and yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really, really good. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be amazing. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be better than it would be if I was launching them on Sunday. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. And yeah, so I have a new plan. The planner is wrecked. It's got crossings out, yellow highlighters all over. I'm quite pleased I didn't use my 3 actions per day stickers actually, which I do normally, but because there just wouldn't have been any space. But there's only stickers in that planner for this week, so I was like testing out all the other ones. So anyway, it's got a new plan, and then I'm also gonna have to change the content planner up, so which is good. This is why we have a content planner with tarot sheets. So yeah, so this is a good thing about having a content planner that has ripple sheets, because I haven't actually looked at whether what's going to need substantially change on here, but if things do, it's fine. We can just start again. So it's all good. It's all fine and dandy and fabulous. Right, so it's now Sunday. Today we're gonna finish off hopefully the planner stickers. Now I need to show you what we've been I don't really know what I did yesterday actually. It was sort of, I like blinked, it was 5 PM. I thought I was gonna finish these yesterday on Saturday, but never mind. Anyway, we spent most of Friday actually designing the actual sticker sheet, because we're going to be binding them into the planners. So rather than doing them as individual sheets, they're going to be bound in. So it took a really long time to work out exactly how to get these holes perfectly. We had to basically just measure it. And oh my god, bless him. So my dad had just been on nights, and I was FaceTiming my mum and I was like, I can't figure it out, because I'd done it twice myself and I couldn't seem to make like the exact difference between these, because honestly if you're even like 1 millimeter out on the distance between these like the circles, it just throws the whole thing off. So me and mum were trying to figure it out. Mum's obviously really smart, really good at maths and everything, and dad's an engineer. So dad had just come in, like came in, he was just like just woken up having been on nights, and I was like, I need your help. So and they like basically figured out, it's like, oh, we'll just try this, and I was like, okay. I just like put the number in, it worked. Anyway, bless him, just been on nights. So yeah, but we've done it and it looks really great. So as an example, I have for me to show you actually, but so as an example, they will slot in on the back page like that. So you're going to put, yeah, so you have them back planners. Now the reason that they're not full size, because that is basically the maximum you can go to fit 2 on a sheet, and I worked out that I could do 1 on a sheet, but you'd basically be wasting half a sticker sheet basically, because you'd be only able to fit on, like there's got to be a border around where you cut the stickers out, so you're never going to get 2 full A5s on. So you can fit 2 this size, and I worked out I'd be able to get actually more stickers and more actual space on 2 of these, rather than if I just did a full sheet. So I didn't want to just do 1 sheet, because it'd just be like really wasteful basically. So anyways, that was really cool. I'm really happy with this. So that's our basic template. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to go and finish designing all of the stickers to go in, and then I'm going to start plotting them out on silhouette. So what I would normally do here is design a few like artworks and things that I think will look really good, and then start putting them into silhouette and then see how it's looking basically, and just sort of take it from there. So let's go. Hello everyone, so it's now Tuesday, and let me catch you up. So we've been working a lot on the stickers. I'm really pleased with how they're turning out. So let me show you the 3 sheets which are finished. So we've got our different months here of the year, because they are undated planners. We've got some lovely remembers, like practical things. So all of your icons, you've got birthday, celebrate, important, self-care as well, along with my champagne flutes, because if you saw last week's studio vlog, you'll know like how much I love them. So I was like, they've got to go in there as well. And then finally, the third one that we finished off is this one. So this is, I guess, like a bigger version of like all the flags and tabs ones. So we've got all of our different flags down here. We've got like these gorgeous like icons with our like signature heart on, and then these are like little squares that you can they're just so pretty that you can like peel off and like write on. I've wanted to do some of those for absolutely ages, and because our sticker sheets are quite small, it never sort of felt like it was worth doing. So I thought I'd pop them in here, but I absolutely love it, like the way that I've done the artwork to kind of like all like flow. So the only one to finish off, and I did nearly finish it last night, was the it's going to be a sheet of quotes. Of course it's going to be quotes. So I'm pulling together kind of all of my favourite ones from all of the sticker sheets that I've done. I've got some new ones in there as well, but I wanted to kind of like be like a really cool selection of the different ones, because like there's some that are like fab and I absolutely love them, and I feel like they deserve another outing. So we're going to do that. I almost finished it, like I said, last night, but I have been really strict with myself on time, so it got to 10 and I was like, right, that's it, time for bed. As I was saying earlier, I think in this vlog, in a launch, sticking to routines is like such a must for me, and I've made the mistake before of actually trying to work, like just power through into the evening. But I know myself, I'm not a night owl. Like, I'm somebody who is better getting up earlier, doing work in the morning, and I just feel like with a week to go, like if it comes to it, and I'm sure it won't actually, even though we are quite behind, I feel like we'll be fine. Kind of doing the all-nighter is the thing that I'll be doing on Friday or Saturday. It's not what I want to be doing at the start of this week. So I have been strict with myself. So like printing update, everything was actually supposed to arrive yesterday and it didn't. I had a message from the printers to say that things had been dispatched on Friday. It didn't turn up yesterday, so I'm gonna have to chase them up this morning. Freaking deliveries, swear to God. Anyway, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do finishing off on the ebook. I've had some fantastic comments and things like that back from people, some great feedback from my lovely proofreading team, and I'm going to look through all of that now. I really want to get that all done today, put it into the PDF and make it interactive and just get it kind of finished and then sorted. I think I'll feel a lot happier when that's done, and we can kind of then finish off the stickers, start to cut them. I'm getting some new silhouette mats sent because mine are, the current silhouette mats I'm using are kind of lost a bit of their stickiness, so they're okay for doing some things, but anything that's, if I'm ever cutting sticker sheets which are quite detailed like this, I like to make sure that my mats are really sticky because I just don't want it to slip even like a mil and it'll be, you know, I can't stand it when it does that. I'm so pernickety. So I'm getting those today, so hopefully by the end of today I want to be in a really good place where we've done the ebook, we've pretty much there with the stickers. Even if we haven't cut them all, we can cut them tomorrow and we'll have some samples, and then tomorrow, from tomorrow basically, we can just really focus on creating all of the content, figuring out what we want to do for the photo shoots, and kind of starting to pull everything together. Oh my God, it's gonna be fine. I'm really annoyed that this has ended up so last minute, but I think I was just a bit, everything's just taken a lot longer than I thought it would. Hello guys, it's now Saturday, so we are one day from launch. Oh, I sound a bit croaky, don't I? I haven't been up that long actually, to be fair. It's about 8 o'clock. I slept in a tiny bit this morning because I ended up being up late last night. So I am not kind of exactly where I want to be. This is my current to-do list for today. And there's a lot of stuff on there. I can't believe how behind I actually am. This is why I didn't want to launch this off back at the same time as the new planners. I kind of knew it would end up being like this if I was doing everything at once, because it's just a little bit, it's just a lot really, isn't it? So, but we're at where we're at. I actually got a lot done yesterday. So the ebook is done. I proofread it again in the morning. I needed to just give it another proofread, and I also turned it into an interactive PDF and put all of the interactive boxes in, so you can fill it in digitally or print it out and just like fill in on paper. So there are options there. I also did all of the photography yesterday for the new designs, sent our weekly email, made a reel. I think it was actually those things that ended up kind of taking a bit of extra time. Like, it took me a while to like shoot the reel and stuff like that. So ideally, in an ideal world, that's the sort of stuff I would literally have ready to be posting out. The reason that I didn't was because we just didn't get the stock delivery in until really late. So it only arrived up in the Northern studio on Thursday, and then so I only got it yesterday. Did all the photos, I edited them yesterday, so I've really just got to get stuff on the website. And then once that's done in draft, once that's done, I'm going to then move on to the planners. I took quite a lot of photos of planners yesterday, and some of them I wasn't sure about. I haven't kind of got everything that I wanted to get, but I'm wondering whether in the interest of time at this point, whether I just focus on kind of getting the minimum done, and then if I've got time later I can do a bit more. Like basically I just want to get some more lifestyle shots, like some like desk shots and stuff like that, and that's sort of it. And then I need to work out, the final thing I need to work out is how to kind of create an image for the website that's gonna be like, this is the book. Like, how do you do that for a digital product? I don't know. So that's one thing that I really don't know about, which I probably should. But anyway, but the actual book is great, so it's fine. Anyway, it's fine, it's all come together. We've just got the final things to do. I know exactly what I need to do, I just need to go and do it. So wish me luck, guys. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'm on one of them TV shows where, like, you know when they've like been over ambitious and then they're like, oh my god, it's super last minute. That's me right now. And I was like, why are you so last minute? I'm honestly never normally this last minute. I was really hoping that this vlog was going to be like, oh, and this is me being super on top of everything. But anyway, it's fine. Right folks, so it's currently 8:30. I'd say we're about 80% there, 80% through the to-do list from this morning. We are very, very close to being done. I look absolutely horrendous.